Hey guys, how you doing? Coming to you from Hawaii. Figured why not? School's out. I'm just kidding. Not really in Hawaii, but hey, I want to go over the lesson that you guys will work through this worksheet that you're going through, and hopefully I can share with you the answers, and you can make corrections, or for some of you, you can fill it in because you didn't do it most likely. All right. Question one: what makes something to be considered alive? Well, to be alive, it has cells, or it goes through life process. So that would be either one of those answers would be fine. All right, smallest living unit of life. Yeah, you know that, cells. All right, what is an organelle? Well, an organelle are these tiny molecules inside a cell. Tiny, tiny. That would be an organelle. So things like nucleus, mitochondria, um, endoplasmic reticulum. But anyway, let's look at some of these things here. The nucleus of a cell, it controls, um, let's say stores DNA, and you can put control center if you want to. The cell membrane kind of controls what goes in and out. And the mitochondria, they're the power source. So those are some of the functions of those structures in the cell, the organelles we call them. All right, so we get to question 5. Where is DNA stored? In the nucleus. All right, mitosis. What is mitosis? Well, that is normal cell division. So hopefully you knew that. That's how all of our cells divide. Meiosis, that is, we'll say reproductive cell division. Because that is to make reproductive cells. That's the whole purpose of meiosis. All right, major difference between the two. Meiosis is for normal cells. Oops, did that wrong, didn't I? Meiosis for reproductive cells. Mitosis is for normal cells. I mean, there's a lot of differences, and you look back on that lesson, possibly to see that. But anyway, that'll work for this. All right, if humans have 46 chromosomes, then how many chromosomes would a reproductive cell have after meiosis? Well, it would have half. So you could say that, half, or you could say 23. Um, either answer, I guess, would be right. You should probably know both. All right. How does your skin repair itself after a cut or a burn? You could say normal cell division, or you could also say mitosis. What kind of cell division occurs for normal cells? Once again, mitosis. Hopefully, you guys are going through these, and hopefully you had most of these correct, like we said. All right, what kind of cell division occurs for reproductive cells? Meiosis. Okay, 13. Meiosis usually forms 4 cells with half the number of chromosomes. Why is the number of chromosomes reduced in half? What's the purpose of having only half? Well, the whole purpose of that is to combine with another reproductive cell. We'll say it needs half so it can combine with another reproductive cell. So hopefully that makes sense. That's the whole point of reducing the number of chromosomes in half, is so that it can combine with another. All right, 14. If an egg cell would have half the chromosomes, where does the other half of the chromosomes come from in order to develop into a new organism? Well, that would be the other parent. Male, probably. You could have even said the male reproductive cell, sperm, would have been a correct answer as well, but we'll say it that way. All right, a single strawberry plant can reproduce by growing a horizontal root out from the side that sprouts into a new plant. What kind of cell division would explain this new plant, since the plant reproduced all on its own? So mitosis or meiosis? Well, we're going to say that would be mitosis. All right, that's how normal cells divide. So when this plant grows out that root, that's just normal cell division, and they call it asexual reproduction. We will, talk more about that later, but that's an example, mitosis. All right, then the last one here. Strawberry plants can also form seeds that form in the new plants. Seeds are fertilized egg cells. So what kind of cell division would explain this plant? Well, that's going to be meiosis. Again, that's something we'll have to talk about a little bit more, but whenever two cells with half the chromosomes combine, that's when you get a fertilized egg, and that's the other type of reproduction. So, well, that'll get you guys going on that. So hopefully you have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later.